much there,
Cool.
Conrad. Okay, time now for this hour's car review, and Mr. Mars has torn up and ruined a Chevy Tahoe in his test drive.
Let me tell you, not only a Chevy Tahoe, but a 2023 Chevrolet Tahoe RST four-wheel drive. This is the bright red one that is gorgeous. And let me just tell you up front, if you ever get a chance to pay that $495 for that custom red tint paint, that'll be the best custom paint you're going to ever get in your life.
You get video and all I get is still photography on my car reviews? How is that?
He does
the loading. He loads it.
I know the editor.
Yeah, you're it. I get hosed.
Go ahead and start your interview.
Yeah, start your interview. So the Chevrolet Tahoe is one of the best leading selling full-size SUVs that's out there on the market. There's a lot of them. This one comes at 6 different trim levels, starting with the LS as the base. And the RST model is actually about mid-trim level between the LS and the High Country. So it is a full-size SUV. This particular one came equipped with second-row bucket seats, so it's a 7-passenger vehicle. 6-passenger, my bad, excuse me, because I tried to get in the back seat. And the changes from last year, the RST model, it's got a few trim level changes and stuff. But you're going to find the black grille up front, got the black gloss black wheels, got some badging on it. It's got the one we had the optional radiant red tint coat. And again, that is going to be the best $495 custom paint job you will ever get a chance to get. You're going to find LED lighting all the way around, the headlamps, taillights, the daytime running lamps. Got the power folding heated outside mirrors, power liftgate. The had the upgraded package, the optional. I thought it was kind of neat because the roof rack, the roof side rails, it's an option delete. You can take them off, and it just makes all the difference in the way the vehicle looks. Roll on the 20-inch gloss black wheels, which it just gives it this really bad donkey look whenever it's going down the road. I love the way it looks and the way it sets because the suspension on it, they use a lot of the components off of the Pursuit package, the same package that the Highway Patrol gets here in the state of Texas.
The PPV.
It's on this vehicle. So it sets just a hair lower. It's got bigger springs, bigger shocks. It's got everything that black and white's got on it.
Do they offer steel wheels with the dog dish hubcaps?
That'd be cool.
Probably not,
Just
but
to
I
the
bet you
PPV.
can find somebody to swap with.
Yeah, I just going to say. That's what I'd want.
So inside on this one, unlike I think the PPV package has, we had the leather interior, so we had the bucket seats in the first and second row. The front row is heated. Third row is the 60/40 bench folding. It's power folding, by the way, so that makes it really nice. We had the 10.2-inch touchscreen in the dash where we found the Chevrolet Entertainment. I mean, we also had the Chevrolet Entertainment system to go with it, which means there's 2 screens on the back of the front passenger seat, 12-inch screens that the rear passengers can use for their video content, and Apple, Android, everything hooks up on this thing technology-wise. And we had the 9-speaker Bose audio system in it, so you could fill it up really good. Now, to make all this work, I mean, it's an RST, so you got to have a 6.2-liter V8. Now, because we had the RST package here with the performance upgrade, the dealer actually installed a performance intake and a catback exhaust system on this vehicle, which bumped up the horsepower by 13 to 433 horsepower, and the torque by 7 pounds per square foot, so it's at 467. Now, this has got it rated at 0 to 60, according to Chevrolet, 5.78 seconds, top speed 124 miles an hour. Now, this vehicle...
So
did you get there, Mars?
About the top speed?
I'm just
the
making...
Chevy Tahoe, a top speed of a Chevy Tahoe?
It's important to the police.
Yes, right. It is. So... this vehicle, it will not tow as much as you can get a Tahoe to load and tow because of the suspension and stuff on it. So this is rated at 7,000 pounds to tow, which is more than ample. Now, the EPA says you should be looking for 14 in the city, Highway 18, and combined 16. Now, I did make a point because of the time I had it. I didn't get to drive much on the highway, but I did make a point of going out on the highway, and according to the computer, at 75 miles an hour, the speed limit at the time, you could get 15 miles to the gallon out of it on the highway. However, I drove at 135 miles around town, other than that little jaunt on the highway. So I only got 12.76 during the time I
Oopsie
drove.
daisy.
God, why doesn't that surprise me?
Oopsie daisy.
6.2.
So, which it really didn't bother me because I had all the performance aspects, the police pursuit suspension, like I said, the springs, lower ride height, bigger braking. Now that performance package, I will say, added on top of the RST is an $8,500 option
Wow.
on top of the RST package of the base trim. So a base trim will run you about 65,300. Now,
Jack's
the
listening.
base model of the RST is 70,415. However, because we had the performance package on top of that, you're looking at 81,305 as an MSRP.
What is the base price of a Tahoe? A standard white
What I found was
rubber floor mats.
53.
I don't think they make rubber
65,000.
floor mats.
What?
Well, that's what I found. That's what I wrote down as the base trim for the LS model.
Mike, what does RST stand for?
It stands for really strong
Trucking.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know.
Really strong trucking.
Yeah. If you're looking for something to compare this to, which was a little difficult because of the luxury component and the performance package, but what I ended up finding was the Mercedes-Benz GLS, you can get comparable horsepower and things, full-size SUV, 84,944. The Ford Expedition, Ford Expedition has a stealth package, all-wheel drive, that I found. I did not ever hear of it before. It's at 81,870. Again, comparable horsepower. Dodge Durango SRT 392. It runs out at 81,195. Not the Hellcat, but the 392. So it puts those three are kind of comparable.
And the Hellcat's more money.
Oh yeah, it bumps it up even more money. So when you look at the full size SUV performances out there, there's several of them, but I'd be hard pressed to find one that you're not going to like better than this Tahoe.
According to
good-looking
Edmunds, the 2024 Chevy Tahoe is estimated to start around 55,000.
I said 53, so it's close.
Okay.
All right.
But you can get it all the way up to 84.
Well, that's with
Or-
this
and
package.
higher.
No. This is 3/4 of the way up the trim level tree. There's still 3 different more trim levels
Yeah.
to go up.
So if you're lucky, you can get a $100,000 Tahoe.
And
But,
what's the difference between a Tahoe and a Suburban?
Length.
I think it's 11 inches in length.
All behind the third row seat.
I see. Okay.
Storage behind the third row seat.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yep.
You know, I see.